back to the John Z YouTube stream. Tonight we're just going to be playing Geoguessr. We're going to be doing the Canada map, and I might explore the USA map a little bit. I want to try getting good at the USA map too. I want to expand my boundaries into the US of A and other countries as well. I want to start practicing on different places and things like that because I think it would be fun for a change of pace to try and get good at a different map. You may have noticed I am live on YouTube first, which does not happen very often. I did have the dentist before stream, which is kind of why I'm a little bit later, but I figured we could do the YouTube and the TikTok kind of at the same time as much as we can, you know, experimenting a little bit because, as I said, I did get on a little later, which does suck. Hi, Jen. Hi, Camaro. Hey, Cam. Is that you, Cam? I'm guessing that's you. I'm guessing that's you, Cam. I'm not sure. What up, Carol? What up, Cars? What up, Eric? What up, Amy? How you guys doing? Hope you're having a great day. You're from Fernie right now. How is Fernie? How's BC? You're out west right now? Yes. Hi, Cam Bob. Welcome back, buddy. How you been? How's life? Thanks for stopping in. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do tonight. We're just gonna chill. We're gonna hang out. We'll play some Geo. We'll explore, as I said, the Canada map and maybe the USA map as well. Maybe we'll do a few rounds of the US of A, or we could do a USA Canada split. Try and tell the difference between, you know, because there is a USA and Canada map with a lot of the same locations that we get typically. So I think that might have been might be a fun idea as well. Happy Monday, Amanda. One's in the chat, boys and girls. If you had a good weekend, I did. I just am busy on weekends, so I talked to Claire about it. I think going forward, we're gonna leave weekends kind of open. Cam Bob, 11 goddamn months. Thank you for that re-membership. Can we get a big W in the chat for Cam Bob? A little sub hype, a little member hype. We almost have a full goddamn year. How's it been almost a year, bro? How's it been almost a year, Cam Bob? The weekends are gonna be a little bit rougher for me, as I said. So we're gonna leave the weekdays open. We're gonna do the usual streams and things like that. The usual streams during the week, and then weekends, if I can stream, I will let you guys know. That way I don't have to cancel, right? We have a lot going on. We're getting married. I'm going away. I'm going to Kamloops for golf. A whole bunch of different things are happening. I'm so glad you're having a good time in Fernie, Amy. Yes, I'm very happy you're having a good time too. Currently sitting on a bench on the shore of the Elk River. Very cool. How do you like Fernie? Like, sorry, that's in my province, right? But the split would be cool. I think the split would be cool too, Cars, honestly. Holy good life. Life's fucking grand, man. I'm glad that you guys are having a good weekend too, and good weeks and things like that. Weekend are always busy. Get it? Makes more sense. Yeah, during the summer especially. When Claire goes back to work, it'll make it a little easier for me to be able to stream more consistently on weekends, but I'll try and plan stuff for weekends when I can. That way I don't disappoint you guys. And when I'm not streaming on Saturdays and Sundays, I get to spend time with Claire. We get the best of everything. Yeah, I mean, I'm in UBCW. Hell yeah. What do you think of our beautiful province? Have you been to BC before? What's in the chat if you guys have ever been to BC? Who's been to BC before? Feeling all better now. The dizziness has calmed down. I'm glad about that. That makes me very happy. I just drove across country the other day. Yes, I remember that. Tried to pay attention to all the little things on the drive down so I could do better. Hey, don't worry about that, okay? We're all going to get better as a team. Good luck to Claire. Going to be quite the year. It's going to be a crazy year for us, for me, for her, for everybody. We are hopefully selling this place. We have a showing. We were supposed to have a showing tomorrow. They canceled. They said Wednesday. Claire's going away for the day, so we are not going to be able to do the showing, unfortunately, or we're going to try and reschedule with them. But there also might be showings throughout the week too. What up, Guns? Welcome in, homie. How you doing? I went to see Weird Al yesterday. Best concert I've been to in a while, dude. Weird Al always puts on a good concert. What up, Fireboy? Welcome back, friend. It's amazing coming from the prairies. The mountains are amazing. Yeah, the mountains are just, until you witness them yourself and how like big they actually are and how imposing, you just can't comprehend how cool they look. Exciting things, absolutely. Only been between Ontario and Newfoundland. Need to go out west soon. I need to go somewhere outside of BC in Canada as well. Like, I feel like I'm like holding myself like hostage in a way by not seeing the rest of our beautiful country. Not much. How are you? I'm doing good, Gunstrick. Thank you for asking. Hey, weird question. Did you guys know, apparently, this isn't for sure, Grounders, we talked about this game the other day, I'm sure you've all played Grounders at one point or another, is a Canadian game. Did you guys know that? I'd love to come to Regina. I'd love to explore all of Canada. Did you get ones in the chat? Did you guys know that Grounders apparently is Canadian? Yes. Yes, apparently it's only a Canadian thing. That's what Claire sent me a video today on TikTok explaining that it is, yeah, apparently a very Canadian game, which is crazy. I did not expect it to be a Canadian only or like Canadian primarily. Doesn't surprise me. Yeah, we do crazy shit, right? What the fuck? You're right. Yeah, it's a Canadian game, dude. By the way, my YouTube is glitching the fuck out. It says I have 0 people in the chat. It always pisses me off when this happens. I seem to get glitches on my YouTube all the time where it says I have 0 viewers. Obviously, we don't have 0 viewers in here. Very strange, though, YouTube. Fix your shit. Mine says 3 people. The trip is something special, celebrating 11 years married. Congratulations, Amy. That's amazing. It says you have 3 for me. It says on the back end, it says I have 0. Very strange. Very weird. We definitely have more than 3 people in here, I'll tell you that. Mine says 3. YouTube is so strange with the way that its algorithm works. And the way that it says 3 of them are watching your live stream right now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's more than 3 though. We have at least like 10 people in here, I'd say. It's just weird to me how YouTube can be such a gigantic, massive, fucking huge platform, and they can fuck this up. You know what I mean? Jackson says Grounders is the most dangerous game. Everyone falls off the play structure. It absolutely is, Jackson. Don't be, well, I mean, play Grounders because I think it's worth it, because I think it's a fun game to play as a kid, but be careful out there, okay? I remember when we were kids, we used to have the wooden play structures with the metal like tubing and things like that. I feel like that was like a death sentence when you were a kid. I feel like if you fell off that wooden structure, my PC is like working like shit right now. If you fell off that wooden structure, bro, that's a bone broken. It's part of childhood. It absolutely is part of childhood, but still, it's dangerous for sure. I think doing dangerous, like, or more dangerous things as a kid can lead you to be a more cautious adult as well. You know, doing things that you know might hurt you or might get you hurt or things like that. Maybe taking a little more risk can definitely lead to a more cautious adult. YouTube has been bad for a long time now. It's always bugging. I never used to. I know. I've been having the same issues with YouTube. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck is going on with it, but I've been having bugs and stutters and all that kind of stuff on like I've never had that before recently. Same, and it was the multi-leveled. Remember the wooden play structure at Hunt, Amy? Yes, dude, the wooden play structures were so much better than the things they have now. In my opinion, it's obviously safer. The stuff they have now for like play structures and stuff like that, obviously going to be a safer thing with like the rubber and like the wood mulch and things like that. But I do miss the old times when things were a little bit less safe. And it always buffering on my Wi-Fi and data. Does anybody else still get buffering and stuff on the stream? I'm curious. It shouldn't. I pay for incredibly good Wi-Fi, so there should be no reason why we are buffering. I had a classmate literally walk off the second level of the Playgrounders. Dude, they are dangerous. They are. No, literally the other stream was unwatchable. I don't know why. So strange. So very, very weird. There's 0 people on me. All streams are buffering for me. Oh, weird. I don't know why. All right. Let's hop into this Geo tonight. We're going to do the Canada map, and then we're going to split it. We're going to do a couple, either Canada and USA, or just USA. You know, I want to do both. I want to start exploring the USA map a little more, as I said before, because I think it would be kind of fun to learn a new location. I'd also like to start doing a more Europe map as well, or just other maps in general. I think other maps would be fun. Mine's never buffering. That's good, though. Okay, no front plates in the cars, no inspection stickers. I believe this is Quebec, based off of the fact that we have the 3-bin system. I was gonna say Nova Scotia to start, but I think with this black, blue, and green bin here, this is more of a Quebec. Hi, Blue. Hi, Ginger. Am I super early? No, you were. Well, yeah, you are super early. I just started the TikTok. I am live on TikTok and YouTube. I had a dentist appointment today, so I ended up having to stream a little later than I normally do. I think this is Quebec, though. I'm about 90% sure this is Quebec. What do we think, guys? One's in the chat. Do we think this is Quebec? I think it is. Am I first? Blue, you are first. You're in here first. What up, YZ? How you doing? Hi, Mel. Also, lots of brick. Yeah, lots of brick. Lots of these rancher-style houses. Very verdantly green lawns, which is something you typically get in Quebec. I don't see any street signs, though, which doesn't help the case all that much. It could be like, I was going to say Gatineau, but I don't think these are blue enough bins. It could still be Gatineau. Hi, Trevor. Welcome in, homie. How was the dentist? I hate going. The dentist was fine. It was a dentist, you know. I don't think it's... Now, It's not Ontario because we don't have front plates on the cars, as you can tell over here. See, there's no front plates on that car. Typically, when you get that, it's not Ontario. There's no front plate on this car either over here. And Ontario mandates you have front plates in your cars. I found the USA map really easy. Really. Hockey net in Quebec? Yeah, I mean, they play hockey there. Bins are not big enough for Gatineau. Okay, Ian Paul, welcome in, homie. New Brunswick. I don't think this is New Brunswick. I'm not getting New Brunswick from this. I'm getting more of a Quebec. We don't have an inspection sticker on this car either. In the bottom right-hand windshield there would be an inspection sticker. Still waiting here. What up, Salander? How you doing, homie? I mean, obviously you're from Ontario now. You're from Ontario. This is not the student. Jackson has to go under anesthesia to get fillings done. We just got the green light from his doctor today. Dude, I had to go under the same thing. You can tell Jackson, I had to do the same thing. I had to go under the gas and stuff like that. Like, the dentist scares the shit out of me, man. It truly does. Dentist, in my opinion, is one of the scariest places you can go. So, Jackson, you're going to kill it, man. See, these look like Quebec manhole covers here, too. With the like, whatchamacallit? Yeah, Pluvial there, I believe that is. Okay, I'm just not quite sure what city this is. I haven't been a while. Haven't been watching lately. It's been a busy few months with moving and all my hockey, baseball, and football. Hope you're doing good. Welcome back, monkeys. How you doing, friend? Not New Brunswick. You will never find that much brick in New Brunswick on the same road. True. Poor Jackson. He'll be fine. He'll survive. The dentist does suck, though. One's in the chat if you don't like dentists, though. I want a 15-kilometer radius next. Okay, I'll take a look at your channel, some dice cylinder. Have you had any New Brunswick? Nope, this is my first round. My daughter going under. He has a tooth stuck in her palate. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Sorry to hear that for your daughter. Probably Calgary. I'm gonna say Quebec. I want to say Quebec City area. I would love to be able to read what's on there, but I cannot quite make it out. There's no real information on that manhole cover. Curbs of Quebec. He has to be intubated and everything. Ooh, Jesus, Jen, that's scary, but he'll be okay. What about Quebec City? South Shore, Lévis area. I'm happy with a Lévis pull on this one. I'm not 1,000,000% sold on it, but Lévis could be the spot. I mean, have you seen it in New Brunswick recently? I haven't played this game in the last few days. I haven't streamed over the weekend, so haven't had any New Brunswick pulls, but we will definitely know when we get it. Don't New Brunswick have front plates? No, they do not. It is not mandated in New Brunswick. That's scary, Jen. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's a strong little guy. Oh dear, I'm glad you're okay. Sorry, what happened to Morgan there? Now, I had a dentist appointment today. Lucky I'm still alive for real. Okay, we're going to go Lévis. We're going to go do Liverpool area. We're going to hope for the best. This could be Val-Belair. This could be anywhere in Quebec. I don't really have much information. Typically, you get these types of black, blue, and green bins in Quebec City, but I could be wrong on that. There's no street signs. Looks like a small city in Quebec. It does as well. I want to say South Shore, Quebec City, but I'm not sure here, guys. I'm a little bit at loss. You see these big numbers here make me think it could be a bigger city. How's Sheep Meadow, Matt? Sheep Meadow's fucking awesome, dude. Every day, let's go to the site and just bang my tin. Do my thing, brother. Riles, thank you for the follow, homie. I appreciate that. What do you guys think of this TikTok and YouTube at the same time? Do we like it, YouTube? Are we happy with that? I'm trying to read the YouTube at the same time. In Quebec, you're what? Sorry, Alex. Gonna go there. It was Quebec City. I got that part right. That's a W. We'll take that. I was on the wrong side of Quebec City, but honestly, for what we had, that's not bad. We were in Lancienne-Lorette. That's not bad. I said Quebec City from the start. So we'll take that pull. That's a W. What up, Nathan? How you doing, homie? Right beside Val-Belair. You were right. If you said Val-Belair, you were right. Well done. I live there. What up, Sean? How you doing, homie? Welcome in. Good to see you. You talk faster than I can think. Yeah, I talk very fast, Riles. I have the ADHD fucking speed mind. Have you memorized Canada? Pretty much, people. I live there. W. Nice. Not a bad pull. Honestly, we'll take a W from that. What up, Caroline? How you doing? I'm close to there. Welcome in. Also scary for my daughter. Big surgery. Yes, that is scary. Dude, anytime this is BC. For sure, this is BC. Surely. This looks like a Burnaby pull. Yeah, that's a Burnaby bin there. That's the logo for Burnaby. Not quite sure what area of Burnaby. Yeah, Burnaby on the bin there. This is BC, Burnaby area. Not quite sure where in Burnaby, but I can see in the background, I believe that is Brentwood to the northwest. So we have to be on this side of Burnaby. On this side of Highway 1. Have a good night. You too, Sean. Thank you for coming in. Zoom in on the flag. It's Rich Hill. It ain't Rich Hill. Hey, Caroline. Welcome in. You're close to there. W. The biggest of bosses. What up, Maddie? Welcome back, homie. How you doing? I like both at the same time because if YouTube is being dumb, you can switch to TikTok. Exactly. I like both of them at the same time as well, honestly. So yeah, we have the mountains to the north. I think that's Brentwood over there. We're going to go right in this area, close to like Burnaby Lake. It's Rich Hill. It ain't Rich Hill, dude. I'm telling you right now, this is BC for sure. Guaranteed this is British Columbia. This is in British Columbia. I'm going to go in this area. I like that because it's just far enough away that we can see Brentwood. and we're up in a little bit of a hill, and there is a little bit of a hilly area here close to Canada Way. I'm gonna go a little further closer to Imperial Street. 840 meters away. That's a W in the chat, boys and girls. We will take that all goddamn day. What up, Angie? Welcome back, Queen. How you doing? Finally booted a big job out of the shop today. Love a big W. That's a big W. Could be a big W in the chat for Matt. Let's go. We could have worked out off house numbers, but I don't think it was worth it. Brendan, thank you for the fall. There's 1K likes. Thank you, Cylinder. I appreciate the likes, man. Thank you for the 1K likes, guys. Thank you, Kyle, for the heart. Me appreciate you, dude. What up, Zach? I love it because if you don't watch YouTube lives, you don't miss it. Exactly. Which city/province would you say is the easiest to get? Probably BC. BC is very easy. It's very distinguishable. Newfoundland is also very distinguishable. We have some extremely amazing surgeons around, Carol. Try not to stress too much. I pray for a fast recovery. Same, Carol, 100%. Thank you, China, for the GG and the Rose. Appreciate that. What up, K Flag? How you doing, homie? How's life? Welcome in. I'd say that the provinces themselves are pretty easy to pinpoint. This is Nova Scotia. This is Sackville. I can tell that from a fact. It's finding the exact 5K-able locations that is hard. This could also be like a Cole Harbor, but I think this is Sackville. We're looking east at a green space over there, so maybe on the edge of Sackville, somewhere in here. Winnipegs are easy. Yeah, Winnipegs are easy. BC is super recognizable, 100%. What province are you from? I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, Kelly. Canada has some of the best medical care in the world. Carol, so they will have a speedy recovery, 100%. Trust the process. I believe in that. We'll be praying for her. We'll be thinking of her, whatever you guys want to do. What up, Kylie? Welcome in. Jason, thank you for the fall. Could be Woodlawn. Welcome in, City Boy David. How you doing, homie? Thank you for stopping through. I appreciate that. Yeah, she on her fourth surgery, and she just turned 12. God damn. That's tough being a kid like that. Okay, it was Woodlawn. Those ones I tend to mix up. I did say it could be Cole Harbor as well. Unfortunately, Sac Vegas, and Cole Harbor do look very similar in a lot of ways. It was Woodlawn. You guys were right if you said that. Winnipeg, hi, welcome in, Loud Lippy. Winnipeg and Regina just have the same vibe. They're very distinguishable between each other. I'm from the Okanagan. BC is the best. Absolutely. I'm coming to Kamloops August 7th, which I'm very excited about. Going up there for some golf. I love the interior BC. It's beautiful up there, truly. Since you were talking about how YouTube lags, now it's getting to lag like a little bit for me. YouTube needs to fix that random buffering 100%. I don't think it's on my end. I really don't. Meow, thank you for the heart me. Thank you, Cars. Appreciate that for coming over to the TikTok, brother. Appreciate you very much. This is a interesting poll. Black and blue bins is a little bit strange. This could be a Saskatoon poll. I don't think that... Oh, no, never mind. It's Manitoba. This is Winnipeg. We are at the corner of Norlorne, Glen Oaks, and Norlorne. So we're in the Glen Oaks area of Winnipeg. From Squamish here. What up, Maddie? Welcome in, friend. How you doing? Guys, if anybody's interested, if they want a better viewing experience, YouTube is available as well. I am streaming over there as well. It is the same name on YouTube, just John Z. There's a link in my bio for it. If you want to come over, it's the best way to support me. Otherwise, drop a follow on the TikTok. Is Sackville/Halifax area the biggest Nova Scotia place you've seen? I'm wondering if there's been other places on here. Yes, lots of Nova Scotia places have come up on here. I'm out in Western Canada, end of September. Really looking forward to it. I'm excited for you, Maddie. Truly. Nip by a pro. Thank you for the follow, homie. I appreciate that. This is not Ottawa. This is Winnipeg with the white signs. Very distinguishable white signs. Glen Oaks area of Winnipeg. Now, I don't remember where Glen Oaks is, but I think it's in the north. I think close to like Amber Trails, Mandalay West, or is it to the south? I know that there's an area in Winnipeg named Glen Oaks. Lots of the Cape. Yeah, we do get a lot of the Cape too. That's true. Do you see downtown St. John's a lot? I see you get Mount Pearl. No, I don't get. They don't have a lot of St. John's in this game. Like downtown core area of St. John's, it's mainly in Mountain Pearl and Paradise. It's like it's been a minute. How's summer going? Kyle, it's been great, man. Thank you for the heart meow. Appreciate that. Hi, Phil. What up, Ip? How you doing, friend? How hard is it for you to follow both chats? Not too hard. Beer back asking the wife sounds good. I remember a rare Valley poll a while ago in Nova Scotia. Yeah, it doesn't come up. The Valley doesn't come up a lot. That's the thing. We don't get an Annapolis Royal. Sometimes I miss chats, but like, what are you gonna do? Where the fuck is Glen Oaks? Because I know there's an area in Winnipeg called Glen Oaks. I just don't remember where. Glendale, that could be the area. We'll leave our marker there. Hedgewood, it's near Westdale. Hi, welcome in, Ip. How you doing? Okay, just personally don't know the city as much. That's fair. It's fair. Hey, it's totally understandable. Near Westwood area or Westdale. There's Westdale right there. Okay, I see Westdale. So it's got to be in this area somewhere. We're not going to take a ton of time looking for this, but we will look real quickly. I do believe it's in this area. We're looking. Glen Oaks is looking to the south, almost directly. Peyton, thank you for the follow. She don't know. Got called an apple picker and wasn't sure how to feel about it. What do you mean by that? Hi, Strawberry Shortcake. Welcome in, friend. How you doing? How's life? Thanks for joining us. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a great day. Guys, one to the chat if we had a good day. I hope you did. I hope everybody had a great day. Hope you all took care of yourselves and whatever you did. I think this might be in this area. Glen Oaks is looking to the south. Glen Oaks and Norlorne are the 2 street names. I'm going to shoot it somewhere in here. I'm not going to look for this one super duper hard because I don't think it's worth it necessarily, but I am going to shoot it in that area. It was to the south. It was in Westdale. Unfortunate. I've joined a few times and just noticed I've never been following you. My bad, man. Peyton, you're fine. Don't worry. Strawberry Shortcake, thank you for the follow as well. Between Wilkes and Grant, apparently. I'm sorry. I couldn't quite find it there. Tough one. No 5Ks yet tonight. David, thank you for the follow, homie. Appreciate that. My dog and cat are having a standoff over a single piece of dog kibble. They both have full bowls. Yeah, of course. That's what animals do. They're trained to do that. I knew it. Ashley, you were right. You were right. You were absolutely right. Well done. I just didn't really want to spend a ton of time being nerdy about that one, seeing as it wasn't a perfect round. I had a pretty good day. Almost unpacking. The toe seems to be doing better. W, Jen. I had the dentist today. Why's the chat if you hate the dentist? Who hates the fucking dentist? I feel like everybody hates the dentist. Is that New Brunswick? I missed it. No, that was Winnipeg, Manitoba. This is Ontario, I think. Yes, Regina Street, King Street North. King Street North. We are at King Street and Regina in Ontario. Probably close to like downtown Toronto, I believe. Hammer. I don't hate the dentist. I just don't like it. Dude, who doesn't hate the dentist? Everybody hates the dentist. Yeah, I think this is Kitchener-Waterloo. I actually don't hate the dentist as much as I used to. Waterloo, yeah, that makes sense. So a lot of the times when you get Kitchener-Waterloo, you get these signs with the white outlines on the top and bottom like that. Hi, Savannah. I like the dentist. Do you actually? Ontario? Yes, Marina, I see you. Don't worry. You guys don't have to spam. I see you. My dentist is awesome. My brother's kid loves the dentist. Yeah, KW. Okay, let's take a look in Kitchener-Waterloo. It's got to be close to like downtown Kitchener, right? King Street is long. There's King Street East. Now, which King Street are we on? Is it East or West? I don't think it says there. King Street North. Now, I don't think it's that in depth, but we can look down here somewhere. There's water. There's Francis. There's... okay, which way are we looking on Regina Street? We're also looking for Hughes Lane. We're looking south on Hughes Lane. And then Regina runs north-south almost directly. Ontario, it's been a while. How you been? I've been good, Brian. Thank you for asking. I like my new dentist. Hey, if you guys like the dentist, more power to you. I do not. It terrifies the shit out of me. I almost also had a really bad, like not really bad dentist, but I had bad experiences with my dentist when I was younger. They just like, it's hard to explain. They didn't treat me like shit, but like it was just hard on me when I was younger. Okay, King Street North is here. It's got to be in this area, right? And it's running, what the fuck? How's Regina running north-south? And King Street North is running east-west. This is the right King Street, right? But this is one way. I think Kitchener is too wet. Not sure, though. Kitchener-Waterloo. Hey, Ash, I'm doing good. We're on YouTube as well. YouTube is so bad tonight. Is it? I'm sorry that YouTube is bad, guys. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if there is anything I can do. I apologize. Yeah, being overly aggressive with their tools. I don't mind the dentist, but hate the bill that comes after. True. I have really good, whatchamacallit. I think King Street is where the business is. Genuinely, my wisdom teeth out soon. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Mine weren't too bad. Not gonna lie, I might have a slight dislike only because I had all 4 wisdom teeth out. Yeah, that's tough. I'll move to YouTube in a bit. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, Ashley. I just wanted to let you know. Yeah, I had to switch to on. All good, Kita. Yeet. Not one bit of lag for me. Everyone updated. Apparently, people are having it in Waterloo Park. Okay. We're looking. Waterloo Park right here. Right here. In this area, we're looking for Regina Street. Name of the city that rhymes with fun. That's fine if you guys want to be on TikTok. It doesn't matter to me. Completely up to you. Like down in this area where it turns. George, Allen, Caroline. But okay, so King Street North though. What up, Cobra? How you doing, buddy? Not bad. I got mine. Yeah, getting your wisdom teeth out sucks ass, man. King Street North and Regina. This has got to be the right city, right? We're looking directly to, like, we're looking at big BMO towers and stuff like that. Waterloo. Damien, think of it, homie. Is it in Waterloo itself? Do I got to follow it up towards Waterloo, like a downtown core of Waterloo? There. Okay, I see Regina Street North. There's Regina Street. Now, where do they cross? Cross down here somewhere? Like, maybe here? Maybe we're on William right now? I think it just says that this is on King Street. Thank you for the rose, Ash. My apprentice is getting a wisdom tooth yanked out tomorrow. What up, Alex? It's the intersection at Herb Street, I think. So I'm not at the right one. Oh, at Herb, like right here. There's Hughes Lane there. We got to be right there. W's in the chat, boys and girls. 3 meters away. That's a 5K. That's a big boom, 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 boom. What up, Bria? Welcome in, Queen. Naughty, thank you for the rose as well. Appreciate you, homie. W's in the chat. What up, Drew? Boom, baby. We'll take that all day. That's our first 5K of the night. Pretty rough first round. 24,727. Not a great round. Not a horrible round. Could have been a lot better. We had a couple of findable locations that we couldn't quite lock down. We started out a little rough there, but it is what it is. Can we play one hard mode? Yes, we'll play a hard mode. I do want to play the USA map tonight as well. Tommy, thank you for the follow, my friend. What's good, Eric? How you doing, homie? Anybody on the TikTok, if you're interested, coming over to the YouTube, it's a much better viewing experience over there. I am live over there as well right now. Also, if you're enjoying this and you want to, make sure to drop a follow on the TikTok. I appreciate that very much. It helps me a ton. It's the best way to support me. USA, USA. Yes, Alex, what's up, man? Let's freaking go. Uptown Waterloo. We found a Waterloo poll. There we go. World map, please. I'm not a big world map enjoyer. I like playing specific places. Gladstone Avenue North. This is Saskatoon, I believe. Saskatoon. 306 is a Sask area code. Gladstone will be a Sask road. Can you do Newfoundland one? It gives me them completely randomly, Eric. Too many taps for a Canada mode. Yorkton. Yorkton, you think, Amy? You think Yorkton? Sacred something high school over there. Yorkton. John, I have a request if I may. What's up? 100% Yorkton? Okay, let's take a look in Yorkton. That one building is where my wife and I got married. That's so cool, Alex. It's so cool that I can showcase places locally for you that may mean something to you, you know? Not Saskatoon loud? Okay, that's Sacred Heart High School. 109% Yorkton. Okay, let's take a look in Yorkton. Gladstone Avenue North is what I'm looking for here. There's Gladstone Avenue North right there. Here's Yorkton High School. We're looking for Dunn. That's got to be it right there. That's an easy poll, boys and girls. That's a W in the chat. God. Mind. That wasn't the one. I fucked that up. What up, Danny? Welcome back. I only play world map if I play multiplayer. Valid. That's on me. That is my fault. That is a complete fuck up on me. Marino, please stop spamming, dude. I don't want to have to mute you, but I will. We're gonna give you a 5-minute mute, and then if you can learn to not spam, then you can come back. Can you play Horsel? What is Horsel, Drew? I'm curious. Send it to me. Gladstone equals Happy Rock. That's a Darlington. Oops. Yeah, I thought it said Darlington. Am I crazy? Wrong school. Grand Prairie, Alberta. What up, Kurt? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Hey, Danny. How was your weekend, homie? Guys, one's in the chat if you had a good weekend. Who had a good weekend? This is Mount Pearl or Paradise. One of the two. Almost for sure. Although we have front plate on that car, which is very strange. This could be New Brunswick, actually, now that I look at it. I think it is New Brunswick. I thought this was Mount Pearl for sure, but I don't know if it is with those front plates. Just more New Brunswick now. Like a Moncton pole? Yeah, Transformers facing in. Yeah, this looks Moncton to me. Oh, there's two high schools right next to each other. It seems like that. It feels yep, I can see it. I'll DM it to you. Thank you, Drew. Thinking Goulds. I thought Newfoundland off the bat. I did, but it's not. I'm thinking this is New Brunswick now that I see the front plates, and the fact that the Transformers are facing into the road makes it's a big tell. Great. I have a press conference today for work, which was super exciting. Ooh, what kind of press conference is it, Danny? I'm curious. Flooding in Edmonton the past few weeks. Dude, the weather around Canada has been fucked recently. Just fucking insane. Mainly because of the fires and stuff like that, but had a great wrecking. What does that mean? New Brunswick, 100%. I agree. Wouldn't be Newfoundland? No. Great weekend. I was like, wrecking. What are you talking about? It was, yep, 3.9. Well, it wasn't actually. It was a Harrisville area of Moncton. I knew this was Moncton as soon as I saw the green signs. It was a little bit more northwest than we put our location down on, but we'll take that. It's still a W. Welcome in, Becky. Just came over from TikTok. Was on vacation, so I missed for a week. Welcome back, Crazy. How you doing, friend? How's life? I'm glad that your press conference didn't go. The press conference go well though, Danny. All we get is in Edmonton is rain. Dude, have you been to Vancouver before? Marino, thank you for the fall, homie. Just no spamming. That's all I ask. Okay. Just if you want to say one thing, do it, but please don't spam. We had relatives from Norway visit. Ooh, cool. You like Brute Haaland or whatever? I'm guessing you know Erling Haaland. There's only a few million people in Norway after all. Dude, Nova Scotia is literally hot as hell, like more than normal, I swear. Dude, the weather in Canada has been weird. This is Whitehorse. Edmonton is only rain and smoky weather. The smoke will get it. Yeah, that's true. Hi, Cadix. Welcome in, Queen. Been beautiful here in PEI. I'm glad it's been beautiful. What up, Stig? I'm here from the UK, but I live in Canada. What area of the UK are you from? That's cool. It rained so bad in Edmonton today. Yes, Bria, we have a goddamn Yukon poll. You want to talk to me about editing out stuff after stream? I'm down, Cobra. I'm down. We're at Juan and Sycamore. We've had this one before. This is a bit of a tough poll for me, but we did end up finding it. It was in the north area of Whitehorse a little bit more. This is Porter Creek. Definitely a hot one in Sask. Yeah, it's been hot in Vancouver too. South Yorkshire. I know about rain. Yes, you do. The UK gets a lot of rain. I'm Corey Trevor. Welcome back, man. Where I live, it has been Porter Creek. Okay, we're walking in here. This is not BC. This is the Whitehorse. I can tell you how I know. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna read this for a second. I work for a nonprofit in St. John, and we were announcing House of Merit, which is a housing first program that can house 12 women who have been facing homelessness without any barriers. That's so amazing. Any time we donate to charity in the future, we should donate to Danny's charity. That sounds really cool. Smokes, let's go. Corey Trevor. It's been Whiskey Jacks in Porter Creek. That's a W though, Danny. We love nonprofits. We love charity stuff. We love all that kind of thing. If you are ever interested, let me know. We can possibly work something out. Okay, it's in here. It's right there. W's in the chat. That's a 5K. We'll take that. We'll take that. That's a W. What up, Nerdy Yukon? How you doing, friend? That's a W right there. That is 2 meters away. Send me the link, Danny. I'd love to link it on my socials as well. Truly, I would. Anything like that, especially very niche and very personal to the people in chat, I'd love to support. Where are you? I'm in Vancouver, Becky. That's a W in the chat. That's a big boom, 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 baby. We love a white horse pull, especially for you, Bria, the queen of Yukon. Thank you for the gold boxing gloves, Kyle. Appreciate that. Is this hard mode? No, this is not hard mode, Jace. This is regular mode. It's called Fresh Start Services. I will definitely look that up, and we will definitely be giving some money to that at some point or another. Vancouver here too, WJ. I'm in the Lower Mainland. Have you ever gotten Saskatoon? All the time. Get Saskatoon quite regularly, actually. This looks BC, although the brick is throwing me off. I think this is Ontario. Now that I look at it a little more, but the siding is so BC. What kind of grill do they have? That's a nice looking grill. Would you guys grill some hot dogs on that? How well do you think you know your way around some cities? I probably know my way around quite well, actually, to be honest with you. I mean, Google Maps is a thing, but I could still probably get around. I'm from Ontario. Welcome in, Dakota. How you doing? Fresh Start Service is a great name for it, honestly, as well. This looks like Ontario to me. It really does. Although these pine trees are a little strange. I don't know here. Do we think Ontario? Do we think BC? How often do you get Manitoba? All the time. I get a lot of Winnipeg. A lot of Winnipeg. This looks Ontario to me. Leah, think of it all. Appreciate that. They helped me leave an abusive relationship. That's so fucking awesome of them. What a great fucking thing to give money to that, honestly. I say Ontario. I do too, Jessica. I'm driven across Canada 7 times. Eric, that's so cool. That's a distinguishing feature for Saskatoon. Green signs and no front plates. Pretty typical Saskatoon. Usually. Saskatoon or Saskatchewan outside of Regina, it's hard to tell because Regina has those distinctive blue signs in the bins, but usually Saskatoon green signs. I want to say Hamilton. A number on the house says 8. Yeah, that doesn't mean much, Stefan, unfortunately. Steven, do a circle. I think this is Ontario. I want to say GTA, but I'm not sure. This could be like a Brampton poll, honestly. It could be outside of the GTA. It could be Hamilton. Like, I'm really not sure here. This could be anywhere, truly, in Ontario, if it is Ontario. Ontario for sure. Aurora is possible. Any brick houses are in Ontario. Brick houses are a very Ontario thing for sure. But this siding to me looks BC. Like this type of siding. Now, sometimes we do have houses like this in BC. I'm trying to decide whether or not it's Ontario or BC, and I'm thinking it's Ontario, but like I'm still not sold. What's the worst city in Canada, and is it Surrey? Surrey is not a bad city, homie. Ontario license. I live in Surrey. I live close to Surrey. I visit there all the time. It's not a bad city. No siding in UK, all brick. Yep, true. You get a lot of brick in UK. I've been there before. It's in BC. That's so BC. I feel like this is Marquet. It's really hard to tell. I don't see the little inspection sticker on the plate for the BC poll. Like if you look in the center of a BC license plate, it will have a little orange marker there that denotes that you have insurance. Now they got rid of it, but these pictures are older a lot of the time. I don't see that here. I am shit at Geo. This looks like every neighborhood in GTA. The Scotch Pines, a tree says BC to me. I can't explain why, but I don't get Ontario from this. I still think it's Ontario. Thank you, Renegade, for the heart me. Brandon for the heart me. Appreciate that, guys. I don't know here. I'm like really trying to decide on which one to pull. It's really random. Okay, that doesn't look like a BC gas meter to me. Is that crazy to you guys? It's not Manitoba. It's, some guy ran a tournament where his viewers voted on the worst city, and the final is Brampton versus Surrey. I mean, Surrey's a fine city. I live there. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a growing city, which is causes it a lot of pain, honestly. It doesn't. These maple trees are very BC though. Def Ontario. If it is Hamilton, it would be on the mountain, probably close to. I don't know if this is Hamilton though. What up, Raven? Welcome into the YouTube, by the way. Grand Theft Auto. That looks like a meter. I will say is that the same gas meters I have in Ontario. Okay, I think this is Ontario. I don't think it's Quebec. Something here. 1569 on that house. I don't get much else here. I think we have a shot in Brampton too. I'm going to go Brampton here, boys and girls, I think. The brick is Ontario, but we do have places like this in BC as well. Like, it does happen. W, Surrey. Surrey's great. Surrey's a fine city. For sure, Danny would love to say hi. A W. Building style is Ontario. Agreed. You think Sarnia? Jessica? You're sure? Sold on Sarnia. Are you... what do we think about Sarnia as a fucking poll here? I'm bricked up and in Ontario. Checks out. W, Chimcut. I didn't think you were going to... You didn't think I was going to read that, did you? Could be Windsor or Sarnia also. I'm leaning more to... No, it's not Sarnia. Forest Hill on Toronto. What the fuck? That's my house. What a bread. 100% not 100%, but I have a feeling. I'm going Brampton. I'm going GTA. I'm going to go Brampton here. I'm going to go somewhere... Ridge Hill area by the lake in Sarnia is amazing. Sarnia seems like a nice city. It's an industrial city, so all industrial cities have problems. The thing about it... What up, Master? Has Kelowna or Surrey vibe? I thought it could be BC, but I'm leaning more towards Ontario now. This could be BC. Guys, this could be a horrible poll. This could be atrocious. This could be across the country. This could be BC as well. I'm not completely sold on Ontario, but I am going to go Ontario here. Those aren't BC. Oh, are those BC manhole covers? No, those are Ontario manhole covers. Near Shoppers World. Could be Nova Scotia. It's not Nova Scotia. But it's missing mountains. Yeah, kind of agree. BC would have mountains in the Okanagan. Yeah, it's not Okanagan. It would be Lower Mainland if it was BC. It's 100% BC. Yiddish science. Think of it fall. I feel like it's more of our visual viewers are in the stream right now. Long Needles. Not Ontario. Brampton probably likely to have sidewalks though. It was Ontario. It was Ottawa. It was Ottawa. Damn, that's why it felt so strange. Carlton Square. At least we got the province right. At least we got the province right. I won GTA. I hedged my bets on this to try and not get it completely fucked up. It was Ontario. That's a W in the chat. We'll take that. It's still a W. God damn, I was not expecting that. Ottawa wasn't even on my radar, to be honest. Same. Bro, I'm like 5 minutes from there. Told you. Hey, Chimcut, I'm sorry. Sorry I didn't trust, okay? You said you were bricked up. I thought you were fucking around. What am I supposed to do? What up, Cat Lady Candace? Welcome in. This is fun. Ontario is tricky. Still wild to get right provinces. You love Brampton. It's just typically Brampton, man. Brampton just comes up a lot. It does. Thank you guys very much for being in the YouTube, by the way. The YouTube is the best place to be if you are interested. The same name on YouTube as it is on here. It's just Johnsy. I would love to see you over there. Love to see you in the YouTube. There's a link in my bio for it. It's the best way to view the stream. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to... welcome back, Ash. Drop a follow. This is BC. Drop a follow in the TikTok. Oh, I want to help this lady. I want to help her up this hill. I want to help her up this hill. She looks like she's tired. Reminds me of my grandma, you know? Hard to trust a man who's bricked up 100%. This is Vancouver for sure. I immediately thought of Victoria. Victoria seems about a good poll. TikTok is so... I think this... White signs is very strange for BC. I won't lie. There's typically two spots that have... Well, a couple spots that will have white signs, and they're close to the Lower Mainland. One of them is a Esquimalt. I don't think this is a Esquimalt. The other one is Campbell River, and I don't think this is Campbell River. And the other one is Maple Ridge. Now, it seems more Maple Ridge out of the three to me than it does the two island polls, right? Hills and Mountains, North Van or Victoria. This is definitely not Toronto. Eric Berry, not at all. That's what is throwing me off. You can tell the tree/vegetation is denser, warmer climate versus Ontario. Yep, 100% snow. Good call. Hills and Mountains, North Van. I don't think it's North Van. North Van usually has blue signs. That lady stole that purse. She didn't steal nothing, okay? I don't know where in Victoria, though. I don't know if this is Victoria.
Hey,
thank you for the YouTube sub, by the way, homie. Appreciate that. Whistler, Squamish, West Vancouver, white signs equals upper class. Okay, fair enough. Maple Ridge is not an upper class place, and they have white signs. Vancouver, it's not Vancouver proper. Definitely not. What up, Ronald? How you doing, buddy? Sorry we didn't do the guys. Go follow my friend Ronald. Reviews music, great content creator. Go looks into like local bands and stuff like that. Awesome dude. We're gonna be collabing on Friday, so if you guys want to follow him, we're gonna be doing a battle of the bands for Canadian music type thing. Go drop him a follow, guys. Okay, he's an awesome content creator, just kind of coming up. We're gonna be doing a collab, as I said. Coquitlam is also possible. Pacific or Atlantic. This is Pacific. Brenda is a thief. Brenda is not a thief. Okay, is that not Mission area? It could be Mission as well. That would make sense for the like Dowsley and Carisbrook. White Rock, South Surrey. No, you typically get numbered streets in White Rock, South Surrey. And the mountains it's too mountainous here. I want to say, it's not island either, Ellie. I almost want to say Campbell River. Hi, Cheeky Monkey. Welcome in, homie. How you doing? How's life? That is a very specific tree to the island. Right there. Is that not? Is that not like a sycamore tree or whatever it is? Wait, look at those peasant cars. Brenda Smith's 100% a thief. Not the island. I think this, like, this tree is very specific to the island, is it not? Am I crazy for this? I might go island here. I might go Victoria area. It might be a rhododendron. Keep going around. Vancouver, I think. Wait, look at those peasant cars. What, these cars? A fucking Toyota. Dude, Toyota. Most rich. The funny thing is, Nanaimo has blue signs. The funny thing is, a lot of rich people drive Toyotas. They do. Because they're the most reliable cars of all time. They're fantastic cars. Looks like Princess Park area, North Van. Not Campbell River. Okay. Don't you typically get blue signs in North Van? Am I fucking crazy about that? I thought it was blue signs in North Van. North Vancouver. Wait, look at those peasant cars. Can we submit local bands for this Battle of the Bands thing? It's gonna be Ronald who's doing them, but we'll do another one like that sometime, Jen, 100%. Can we submit our local bands for the band react? We're gonna do that first, and then we're gonna rank the ones that Ronald selects. We're gonna do a bracket with it. It's gonna be fun. Could be Sydney, maybe has white signs. Looks like Quebec. It's not Quebec. It's definitely not Quebec because we have front plates in the cars. Hi, Apoca. We're gonna go North Van. I'm trusting the chat here. I'm trusting the chat on this one. I think it's island. Lynn Creek area. Could be Sydney, maybe. Sydney is a good pull as well. I don't think it's island though. Born and raised islander. I don't see it. It's the mountains that make me not think it's island. Is Ontario one of the ugliest places in Canada? No, Ontario's beautiful. Jen, Deaf Idols. So this absolutely is Van Isle. I don't think it is. The road signs are Downsley and Carisbrook. Upper Lonsdale. I'm happy with that. Okay. Let's see if we can find it. Just real quick. Let's have a look. Okay. Downsley and Carisbrook. We'll have a quick look. See if we can find it. I don't think we're going to be able to, but you never know. You never know. Right? Unless you have a look. If it's Canada, then it's only Ontario, Manitoba, BC. No, there's other places too. Saanich? I don't think so. I bet he finds it. We might. Coming from an islander, PEI is the ugliest province. How is PEI is beautiful, dog. The fuck? PEI is gorgeous from what I've seen. Now, that could be just the areas that I've seen, but it looks beautiful. I'm gonna go up in here. I'm gonna hope for the best. Upper Lonsdale. Why are you getting so much Canada? Because I play only Canada map. That's not Saanich street signs. No, it's not. By Carisbrook School. Okay, Carisbrook School. Okay, hold on. We have an update here. Carisbrook School. Where's Carisbrook School though? There's Carisbrook. Oh boy. Oh baby. Region. We're looking on Carisbrook to the east. Should it not be right here? Am I fucking high? Is it there? I don't know. There it is right there. Found it. W's in the chat, boys and girls. That's 5K. That's 6 meters away. Boom, 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 baby. What up, Philip? Welcome back, homie. Everything else is just grass and flatness. It sucks. I mean, hey, if you don't like it, that's fair, but it looks beautiful. W's in the fucking chat. We take that all day. Welcome in, Taste, by the way. I saw you earlier. What I've learned is that we all seem to see the ugly in places we live. Yeah, because it's so easy when you live there for so long to see the ugly in places, right? That's the thing. What up, Sharon? If it's not the island, I'm going to say North Van. You were absolutely right. W's in the chat. That was a crazy poll. We found that right on the money. 5,000 points. That's a W. A W. The thing is that it's so easy. It's so goddamn easy to see the ugly in places that we live because we see them every day, right? It makes it seem less beautiful the longer you spend time there. But what if an outsider came in? They'd think this is the most beautiful place in the world. I take the Lower Mainland for granted all the time. I get to see golden ears and beautiful mountain ranges and things like that all the time. But I take it for granted because I live here and I've lived here my whole life. Worst province and why? I mean, none of the provinces are bad, I don't think, you know? They all have the, hi Drew, they all have their beautiful, like, things about them, right? Truly. Never lived there. I lived in Nova Scotia, but went to the island every now and then, Valid. Jen Donovan just said it. MJ, thank you for the follow. Andy, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the 17 followers. We are 3 followers away from 20. If you guys are enjoying this, make sure to drop a follow. I would love to see you guys again. I stream almost every single day. What's the ugliest province and why is it Quebec? Quebec is beautiful. We love our Quebecers in here, okay? Ever been to New Brunswick? No. But I've seen New Brunswick, and the northern part of New Brunswick is beautiful. I want to go to the island so bad. The island is beautiful. You should come here. Yukon is stunning. Gorgeous. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but front plates are only required for, yes, Manitoba, BC, and Ontario. New Brunswick used to, and sometimes you get pictures with New Brunswick with front plates, but it's not typical. Vancouver here, traveled all across the USA, and Vancouver is the best. Vancouver is beautiful, Master, truly. I'm very blessed to be able to live here. Very blessed. Have you been to Newfoundland? No, I've always wanted to go across. I've never, okay, you guys see me play this game all the time. This is Winnipeg. You guys, actually, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's Winnipeg. No, it's Edmonton. You guys see me play this game all the time, and like I can tell places almost instantly. I've never been outside of British Columbia when it comes to Canada. Newfoundland on pickup trucks, 2 plates required. Yes, in Nova Scotia, if you're driving a commercial vehicle, they have to have front plates and they have to be yellow. So it's not just, there is some front plates in Nova Scotia as well. Love your outlook, John. There's so much negativity in the world. Dude, it's so easy to be happy. It's so easy to be happy, dude. Okay? The only reason I say that Manitoba and Saskatchewan aren't the ugliest provinces is because they don't exist. They don't exist, dog. Right? There's no way those 2 provinces exist. Just saying. I'm playing Geoguessr and I'm stuck with dead ends on both sides. That's unfortunate. This is a tough one. Now that I can actually travel without having a panic attack, I would love to explore Canada. Jen, you should. What do I do? You just got to shoot it, homie. Canada in general is a beautiful country. Absolutely. Nobody's ever actually seen them. Regina. What's a good part about Vancouver in your opinion? I want to say the air quality, but the fires have kind of fucked that over a little bit. Just the natural beauty of it. It's a beautiful, beautiful place, truly. Like the natural. Why am I? Oh yeah, the natural beauty in Vancouver is just incredible. It honestly can't be topped in my opinion. I guessed Alaska, and it was Alaska. Holy lucky shot. Well done, name. I'm from Manitoba, and you're right. This is it exists. It exists. I'm trolling. Don't worry. But it was Edmonton. Northeast side of Edmonton for sure. Chris, I'm sorry. It was Fulton Place area, Edmonton. That was a tough one. I feel like this is East side Edmonton. You were right, Ashley. You guys were right. I heard you have a place called Hastings. East Hastings is rough, for sure. There are rough parts of every city. That's the thing. You cannot judge a city wholly off of its, like, rough parts. East Hastings is an absolute problem. It's a problem in the fact that we just don't take care of our homeless enough. We don't actually deal with the mental health crises that are plaguing our cities, and therefore we get a lot of people who are congregating in an area that is easy for them to congregate in, right? If you make the drugs and stuff like that accessible in those places, it's going to be a lot easier for them to congregate in that area. We need to treat our people who are homeless and down better as in general, right? That's the hard part. The down street from me, every big city has a problem. Absolutely, right? It's almost impossible to cure that kind of, like, to get rid of that kind of thing, because we just, in the Western culture, we just don't treat it as importantly as we should. Stephenville, my bad. Do you know what I mean? Is that crazy take? I don't think it's crazy take. This is all French, but it doesn't look Quebec. It looks more New Brunswick if you think about it. This could be like a Campbellton or a Edmundston, but it looks more New Brunswick if anything. And P.S. a seatbelt is harm reduction. Absolutely, it could be Quebec. I'm kind of disappointed I live in Ontario because I don't know if it's the ugliest province. No province is ugly, dude. Problem in every province. Can't blame provincial governments when it's the entire country, 100%. Like Southwest. I don't think it's crazy, but unfortunately some don't want the help, 100%. Some people just choose to live like that, and it's sad. It's unfortunate. Need to address root cause of homelessness, 100%. Tax the rich. I think taxing the rich is a big part. It's not even taxing rich individuals, right? It's not even taxing like a rich person. It's taxing corporations properly and making them pay living wages. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to pay somebody a living wage. Truly. No, there shouldn't be. This shouldn't exist. In order to hoard that level of wealth, you need to be an inherently bad person. Those lamp goosenecks are not from here. There's a French places in Newfoundland, by the way. I did know that. This just doesn't... The transformers facing into the road, like perpendicular to it, are not something you typically get in Quebec. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but it's not something you typically get. One corporation is why New Brunswick struggles. Universal basic income would help a lot of things, man, truly. I think we're on our track like that with AI. I don't necessarily think that AI is as bad as everybody thinks it is, but I do think that it's a problem for sure. Never mind. I've never seen a wood stop sign post in Quebec. Irving, hello from BC. Welcome in, Knox. How you doing? I'm from BC as well. I work with the homeless population. There's countless barriers they face. It's just as simple as it's not just as simple as a choice. Truly, some people are mentally ill, unfortunately, like heavily, and they need to be, that's an Acadian flag there, they need to be properly institutionalized and like properly treated as such, but they're not given that kind of care, unfortunately. Elevated homes for snow, so high snow area. Hi from Montreal. Welcome in, Annabelle. How you doing, friend? This is definitely New Brunswick. I am sold on that now. I'm just not quite sure what area of New Brunswick. Seeing with those transformers, the Acadian flag right here on the poles, that is a very, very, very New Brunswick thing. It could be up in like Bathurst area, like somewhere up here. Could be Delucy or Campbellton. Have hard taxing the rich will only make the rich more to where they don't pay taxes. I mean, then you have to put like real laws in place where they actually have to pay a proper tax, like we do. You know what I mean? Like they have the loopholes where there needs to be like a wealth tax in some ways. It's just they don't pay their fair share. That's the hard part. Night, Cadex, welcome in. You're out of focus, am I? Sorry guys, hold on. Give me 1 second here to fix the focus. My bad. I appreciate that. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sometimes I have tech issues. Actually, it was talent flight. Not necessarily. Didn't happen in New York. I don't really talk a lot of politics, guys. Just so we know. I don't like to. That should help. There we go. Campbellton, New Brunswick. Looks like Rich Hill. It's not Rich Hill. I'm thinking better regulation. Obviously, yeah, 100%. I'm leaning towards Campbellton here. Back 59, Geoguessr, 100%. Can it be Ontario? Nah, I don't think it's Ontario. The vegetation and things don't look Ontario. Remember, Cook has those polls. I did a paper on how AI can actually encourage those who are vulnerable to psychosis development. 100%. I've seen that before as well. It's one of the provinces. You're not wrong. Do you ever talk about BOFA? BOFA, these fucking nuts, pussy. Human rights and access to accessible services to all, it does not equal politics, in my opinion. I agree. What's wrong with that stop sign? What stop sign? I mean, this stop sign with a little butt. It's got a little fucking something to throw back there. Is this Dundee, New Brunswick? That's a little harsh name. I don't think we should do that, but you can believe what you want. Harlequin and Saint Raphael. That's a little crazy. I won't lie. I think that's a little crazy. But hey, do what you want. What's wrong with the stop sign? Can you speak French? No, I can't, Eric. I'm not a francophone. Je m'appelle John. Comment t'appelles-tu? That's about all I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I want to say Campbellton. What do we think about Campbellton? Your Francais is beautiful. Thank you. It's been practiced a long time. A little weird looking stop sign. Is there a little weird looking stop sign? I don't know here, man. I really don't know. Give it. Newfoundland? I don't think so. Tracadie, or however you spell it. I'm really uncertain on this. Delucy? I can see a Delucy pool. Let's go right in here. It was out here. Lamec. I knew it was New Brunswick. It was up near Shippagan. I should have gone Shippagan. I was even thinking Shippagan. I was even thinking it, and I should have just went with my gut, because oftentimes when you get a lot of French areas in New Brunswick, you get Shippagan. Typical. New Brunswick, yes it is. St. Marie, New Brunswick. Many people abuse it, arguably most. I live off of ODSP, but many of the people I know who also live on social services abuse it. I think there's something to be said about abusing social services as well, which is sad. It's a sad world we live in, you know? It does happen. There's always that like negative side of it, but you can't take the negative and outweigh the positives. Road 69. Nice. Vodka, thank you for the heart. Me and the popular. Good to see you, friend. I'm bad at Geoguessr. It takes a lot of practice. If I remember, ODSP gives you basically nothing. Yo, 69, baby. Hey, you know what? Always be the funniest number of all time. Always. There will never be an overtaking of 69 as the funniest number. 69, obviously. This is not... I think this is Southwest Ontario, actually. I think. 420 as well. 420 is not funny, though. You star the speaking and French, and somebody that a French flag. Dakota, thank you for the follow, homie. ODSP is not livable. I'm ignorant here. I don't actually know what ODSP is. I apologize. That's coming from somebody who has a lot of privilege, obviously, if I don't have to use it. Yeah, not very much. I'm on a few others, but yeah. 67, got nothing on 69. All the goddamn history with that. The sky looks smoky. I'm thinking Manitoba. I'm thinking Southwest Ontario. Ontario Disability Support Program. Gotcha. Thank you. I don't live in Ontario either, so I typically see these wooden poles down by Kitchener-Waterloo area. Typically, when you get these. Cambridge. Trust the power lines. I live in that fucking house. Do you actually, Cam Bob? That is Ontario. I think it's Ontario as well. This looks so my area, but I don't know where. I want to say down. Oh, man. These roads are not Ontario, though. Am I high on that? A lot of brick on this house, though, so that makes a little bit of sense. Oh, that's a buggy. If that's Ontario, then it's more north than Cambridge. I don't know, because you get a lot of flat areas like this down south in Ontario. This looks like it's on the St. Lawrence. I'm pretty sure there's a Highway 69 in Ontario that's a really long... So yeah, I know that there's a Highway 69 north up by Sudbury, up by like French River and stuff. I'm thinking Manitoba. I don't think this is Manitoba. Paris, Ontario is a good guess. Wisconsin. We only get Canada map here. There is a Highway 69 like way the fuck up here, but I don't think it's that 69. Is it regional or a road or a town line road? No, it's a highway. It's like a highway road. This is Ontario North Bay. North Bay kind of makes sense, but I'm not sold on it being that far north. Is it really this flat up that north? I would guess Chatham area. Yeah, I'm going to say down like here. Chatham, Kent, Woodstock, Kitchener, somewhere in here. Somewhere in this area. But I've never seen a Highway 69 down there. I think it's just, I don't know. It's not a highway, obviously. Road 69 North is what it is. It's Alberta or British Columbia. It ain't Alberta or British Columbia. Near Brantford, I could see a near Brantford, like North Dumfries, somewhere in here. Let's go close to Paris. Somebody said Paris. That was Manitoba. Well, I am wrong. Completely. I am completely and utterly wrong. And I'm not used to that. But I am wrong. It was Manitoba. You guys were right when you said Manitoba. This was close to Portage-la-Prairie. I was wrong. Happens. Cars, you change your name back. The one I'm thinking of, part of it is in Cottage Country for the GTA. Whoops, I was wrong. I'm man enough to admit when you're wrong. Learning experience, exactly. This has got to be Nova Scotia, right? This has got to be Halifax, and we're looking south at that part of it. This has got to be Halifax, right? Like, there's no other place this could be. Halifax for sure. We're close to, what is this bridge though? Which bridge is this? Looking west at it. So it's got to be like right in here. There's no, oh, there's train tracks there. Yeah, it goes down to 2 train tracks, so like maybe Shore Road, like right there. Dartmouth, Windsor, Ontario. There's not Windsor. Azure Lone Girl, think of it all. That's Dirty Dark Side, baby. We love a Dirty Dark Side pull. No house numbers here, but I could see it being there. That's the spot. Do we shoot there? Do we shoot right there? Or do we go a little bit further west? The train line going to the Autoport. There is a big expansion of the train line right there looking to the southeast. I think this might be it, boys and girls. I think this might be the one. Going under the bridge, turning up. We might be a little further back here, actually, because we have this little junction here. And we're about 1, 2, 3, 4 houses back. I think we're right there. W's in the chat. We're a little bit further to the east, but hey, we'll take it. 25 meters away. That's a W in the chat. That's a big boom, 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 baby. We'll take that all goddamn day. Boom. We love to see those kinds of pulls. W's. Now, I'm going to finish this round, and I'm going to play one USA map. This is BC. It's got to be BC. For sure, this is BC. Right? Am I fucking crazy? This is BC for sure. I want to say Surrey Langley. I want to. I want to say like Langley up in the hills. Burnaby is possible as well. How's it going? Good. Cody, welcome back, friend. Ambassador Bridge is green, but that's the only similarity. There we go. We found it. I'm from there. That's British Columbia, Surrey. I could see a Surrey pull. I was going to say Surrey Langley, but I'm not 100% sold on that. I don't think it's like I want to see up in the hills. Maybe Collingwood. This could be Banff. No, this is not Banff. Front plates in the cars. Banff would not have front plates. Anybody who's interested, we are live on YouTube as well. The same name on YouTube. It's a much better viewing experience over there. You get the whole map. You get the compass, everything, and the score. I'd love to see you on the YouTube. Not the random ass porta potty in the corner of the parking lot. Happens a lot, actually. A lot more than you expect because they're doing a little work over here. Every site, Pit Stop is a BC company. Every site that has guys working on it has to have some kind of bathroom. So, Cody, thank you for the finger heart. Appreciate that. It could be Burnaby. Oh, dang, YouTube. Yes, River. We're on YouTube as well. That's near Burnaby. Okay, we'll go Burnaby here. I'm happy with that. I do think it could be Surrey Langley, just from the general vibe of it. We'll go near Deer Lake Park, but it is what it is, and it was. W's in the chat. You guys were right. It was near Burquitlam. It was in Forest Grove area, Sullivan Heights area of Burnaby. Noah, think of the rose. Cody, think of the finger heart, not the random ass porta potty. Hello, YouTube. Hi, Note River. Welcome in, friend. How you doing? How's life? Horrible round. 19,000. Do we do a quick speed round to kind of like get ourselves back in the game, or do we want to see a USA-Canada split? I'm in Chilliwack, so that was easy. Yes, it was. I want to do a USA-Canada split. I'd actually really like to. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think a USA-Canada split, because you can do that. Canada, USA. Let's do USA or Canada. And you guys get to decide. Okay? I'm going to let's see if you guys can tell the difference between USA and Canada. Hi, Tara. Welcome to the YouTube. Kevin, thank you for the Heartmeat King. I appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Is Burquitlam a portmanteau of Burnaby and Coquitlam? Yes, it is. Raven, it absolutely is. It's a split up. I've actually worked in Burquitlam. I built a. You are a very entertaining streamer. I love it. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate that, homie. Guys, one to the chat. Do we think I'm a good streamer? Kevin, thank you for the hearts. I love you too, brother. We gotta go for beers soon, Kevin. Thank you for that. That's a very generous gift, Kevin. Thank you. Good big W in the chat for Kevin, our biggest gift for the night. Thank you very much for that, homie. Thank you, Noah, for the rose. Thank you for the TikTok and the ice cream cone. Much appreciate that. Combo sounds good. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. What up, Cheffy? How the fuck are you, you sexy, sexy little man? How's life, brother? Good to see you again. How's our friend? How's our homie Smo too? How's this weekend, BB? Might be down. I should have time. We're going to the States with Sam and Sagan on the Saturday. But the Sunday, I'm free. I can have a beer. Connor, thank you for the follow, homie. I was looking forward to your lives. Pickles, I'm glad you guys do. Truly, it makes me happy. Great streamer. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Okay, me and Smo are on the island right now. Like Vancouver Island. Okay, guys, what do we think? Off the bat. Do we think this is USA? Do we think this is Canada? I think it's USA. Although I could be wrong on that. Let's take a look around. 587 is not a... Never mind. It is... Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's Edmonton. Edmonton. This is a new place. Would you look at that? We play a new map for Canada. We get a new place. This is Edmonton, boys and girls. 162nd Street in Edmonton. At that, I can tell it's Edmonton because it says it. Hey, name, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Edmonton. 162nd Street, Edmonton. Let's take a look. 10121. So that would mean something. It means something, you know? I don't know exactly what it means, but it means something. 162nd Street. Can we find 162nd Street? 83rd. We gotta be way out to the west or something here, right? Yeah, like in this area. 163rd Street. There's 162nd Street right there. 152 Red House and 101st Avenue. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense, actually. I was in the right area. Let's take a look around here. 100th Avenue. 162nd and 101st. Is 10117, 10121. It's gonna be like right in here, right? Dolka Manor, Mayfield Terrace. I feel like it's right there. I was on the wrong street. 72 meters away. Still a W. Still a W. Where's Mud? Well, Chef DM me. Well, on YouTube, I'm the only one got it right in the chat. Well done, Fireboy. Hell yeah. W's in the chat. Our first 5K on the Canada, or well, sorry, not quite 5K. Our first great round on the Canada-US split. We'll take that all day. We'll take that all day, boys and girls. That's a W. So goddamn close. So goddamn close to perfection there, boys and girls. On our first round. Let's see what we get next. See if we get the Canada or the US. Oh well. This is Canada. This is Canada. This is Laval, right? Or is it Sherbrooke? I think it's Laval. It could be Laval or Sherbrooke. I can't remember if these are the thick-ass signs. I think this might be Sherbrooke, actually. Canada again! God damn, it just wants to give us those Canada polls. This is Lachute, Sherbrooke. We can't escape Canada. I know, we can't get out of it, man. Truly. We can't get out of it. Quebec manhole cover. I think this is Sherbrooke. Laval signs are a little bit less thick. They're thick with like 1C, not 4, like this place. Not with like Sherbrooke. Sherbrooke, Quebec manhole cover, absolutely. You know, you will know it's USA because every house has. Well, we're gonna take a look. We're gonna see if that's true. Do you guys think it's true that we'll be able to tell that it's the USA right away because of the fucking 26 American flags? What do we think? I think that says university. So close to the university. Do we have a university close to here? I think we do. Yes, yes, most likely yes. Boulevard L'Université. Is it okay? Where's Boulevard L'Université? That's what I'm wondering. Is it close to the university? Am I high? I just got back from Ohio. It's very true. That's insane. I couldn't imagine being that patriotic. You know, I couldn't imagine being that patriotic. Truly. Is it close to Bishop's? Or is it a different university? It's my town. What up, Nick? How you doing? It's pretty cool to see. I was American. His neighborhood would put on 4th of July flags on every property for the 4th. Crazy. You know, it's the states when there's a gun on the porch. You're not wrong there, Ronald. You're not wrong there. I can't imagine being that proud of anything. Yeah, I'm not even that proud of myself, dog. I'm really not. Oh, so west. Yeah, there it is. Tough. 8 kilometers away, still good. U.S. or Canada? This is a U.S. This is definitely U.S. It's got to be U.S. Hey, our first round? No fucking giant U.S. flags everywhere, boys and girls. Jen, welcome in. Thank you for the heart, my friend. Appreciate that, homie. Salvador. Like Salvador Dali? Although, those are very Saskatchewan poles with the 2 on the outside like that. USA for sure. Rural Michigan? Like El Salvador? Yeah. Those are very Saskatchewan poles there. They are. Those aren't Saskatchewan signs, though. You don't typically get those signs in Saskatchewan. I think it's USA. It could be Kansas. Very flat wherever it is. Could also be like a North Dakota or something along those lines. South Dakota. Kansas is very possible, though. I'm not sure. I got to learn signs in the U.S. Hi, Edward. Welcome in, homie. Idaho. I want to say like Nebraska, Iowa, like somewhere in this area. New Mexico. No, it's not dry enough to be. New Mexico and Arizona are pretty desertified. Is there actually, Jen? Where? This Idaho? Iowa, good guess. Northern Oklahoma is also a good guess, Janie, honestly. Where's Salvador? What's going on with that road? They just patched it. What's with that random white thingy in the middle of the yellow line? I think they're just marking it for painting. I think it might be Sask. Well, I'm not certain now. You know what? There's no way. There's no way Canadians are this bad with their trash. This seems like an American thing, right? That seems like something Americans would do, if I'm not mistaken. Am I crazy for that? We are? You think so? I'd like to think we're better than that. Like 10 feet long. It's northwest from Kindersley. Okay. We'll take a look. What the fuck is Kindersley again? Kindersley is like down here, right? Canadians litter too, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Canadians are littering too. That's unfortunate, Victoria. It's really Salvador sounds south. Yeah, we litter. Rural Sask is bad. I live there. Well, someone should be fined for littering 100%. I think Salvador is by Lloyd. By Lloyd? Am I crazy? Where's Kindersley? Where the fuck? Saskatchewans are like doing moguls? South of North Battleford. Okay. Down in this area. Ibstone, looking for Salvador. I don't know if that's the town name. I've never seen a sign like that in Canada before. Never. Not once. Unity. I don't see Salvador here anywhere. Right south of North Battleford. Right? But I'm not. Lizard Lake is a great name. Is it close to Big R? It's West Sask, quite a bit south from Lloyd. Looks like a U.S. garbage. That is a town sign. Hello from Quebec, woman. Weeb, how you doing? This is north of Sask. It's by Unity? Okay, it's by Unity. I saw Unity here somewhere. There's Unity there. There's Unity. Now we're looking for Salvador. There's Kindersley. Okay. It's got to be close to here. Superb. There's Salvador there. We're looking north southeast. Yeah. Okay. We're going to go here. W's in the chat. W for Jen, honestly. Jen, you pulled that one out of your fucking purse right there. That's a W. That was Canada. That was close to Salvador, Saskatchewan. Did not ever think that was Canada off the rip, but it was. We'll take that. We'll take that. W Jen. W Jen. She pulled that out. Any fellow Frenchies in the chat? Yeah, I think we have some Francophones in here. Pretty sure we do. At least one or two. The word Salvador sounds Spanish for me. That's why I thought it was the USA as well, Fireboy, honestly. Let's take a look what we got here. It's Canada again. Am I high? Something, welding and sheet metal? My trade right there. Is there an American flag here somewhere? But it looks... Am I crazy to think this is Canada again? It looks Canada again. It looks almost like... Metal railings is not BC. The transformers are facing in. I'm a Frenchie. There you go. This is Canada again. Could it be Vermont? Corn? We do grow a lot of corn. But it won't be BC because we have metal railings. We don't have metal railings in BC. There's like corn. The word Salvador sounds Spanish. I agree. This got to be Ontario. Looks Ontario. Could be Northern Ontario. Now, we're not 100% sure. Once again, this is a Canada-US split map. This is split between the two. It might be Ontario. I'm not certain now. Consider Orioles. This looks like some of the secondary highways in Wisconsin. You sure you added USA? Yeah, it says right at the top, USA or Canada. No area code is giving Canada. I mean, yeah, but we can't really see behind there, right? Like, we can't see what's behind there necessarily. Pretty sure that company is in Canada. Bonsoir, mon Edouard. Any street signs or manholes? Not really. No real information. We do have these like curbs and stuff like that, but not a lot. These blue things are a real Canadian thing. Hot take, it's giving small town Nova Scotia. I could see it. It could also be like a New Brunswick pole. That's why maybe with the Transformers facing it outside of. I thought Nova Scotia as well, like Annapolis Royal area. You get like these types of rolling hills in Annapolis Royal, do you not? You can fit 3 digits behind the pole, I don't think. Maybe. I think this is small town Northern Ontario. It's giving east of Toronto. I say US. I kind of say US too, just because of these curbs. I've never seen these types of curbs anywhere in Canada quite like that. And these homes don't really look Canada, but maybe I'm wrong. I feel like this map is a trick, and it's just all Canada. It could be. What up, Rick Wilson? Welcome in. Northern Michigan is possible as well. It reminds me of my ex's hometown, upstate New York. I could see upstate New York. Ontario has lots. The clouds are giving me US, Bible Hill, and Nova Scotia. A lot of places didn't use area codes a while ago because there wasn't that many area codes. Fair. I want to say like Michigan here. I could see an upstate New York. Honestly, Kat, I could. I just would love to be able to see that area code there. That would be so nice. We're going to go in Michigan. And we're going to hope for the best. Saginaw area? Somewhere in there. It does feel like US, which is weird. Could be Durham, Ontario, or it's the U.S. I think it's the U.S. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I'm thinking Timmins, Ontario for sure. It could be. T-Bay only mandated area codes a few years ago. We're going right here. This was Nova Scotia. This was Bible Hill. Somebody did in the chat said Bible Hill. I should have trusted that. That was a fuck up on me. T-Bay only mandated area codes. What is this? This looks BC again. What is this? I was wrong. This is a tough map. This has got to be Canada, right? With the smoke, you know? Front plates in the cars, this is BC. This is BC for sure. I said NS, Nova Scotia NXT street lights. There you go. Alaska, maybe this is BC. This map is trolling us. No kidding. Called to Scotia. Well done, Danny. We're going to play this map more, boys and girls. We are. I feel like it's on the way up to Kamloops. This has got to be Canada, right? Oh, yeah, just freshly repaved roads. Do we have concrete barriers anywhere that would tell us this? Feels like it's on the way up to like 100 Mile or Kamloops is one of that. Flower vibes. Kamloops. Those dots in the middle. It's just freshly painted. It's marking where the next painting is gonna go. That's all it is. I heard they drive this time of year on fall. This is definitely in the middle of BC somewhere. Could be, but no. But not a mountain as I expect. No, the interior of BC looks a lot like this. I want to say on the like up towards 100 Mile. Like somewhere in near Clinton. Nova Scotia has a major street lights NXT series manufacturer with distinct looking lamp heads. Thank you. That's actually a huge tell. Yeah, Kamloops, Prince George area. I drove in Squamish. It looks like they're not enough mountains. The dots are super weird. It's because it's freshly paved. It's just marking for painting. That's all it is. It's marking 4 lines basically because they don't have the road lines paved or painted. I'd laugh if we got Forks, Washington. I'm gonna go right here. It's a little bit to the north. It was a little closer to Prince George. I knew this was no more northern BC though. You could tell. You can always tell when it's BC. John, I can't see what your song you're listening to. I'm listening to a song called Magic Spark by Matchy Chunky. That's the name of the song. All right, boys and girls. I like that. That was fun. What do you guys think? Do we enjoy the Canada-USA map? I did. I enjoyed that a lot, actually. We got no USA the entire round. Let's see. I bet you the next round, if we do one, is going to be USA. I bet you anything. Yeah, this is USA. This is USA for show, dog. For show, right? Am I fucking crazy on that? Although I don't see any US flags. God damn it, now I'm locked in on this. Peace Lutheran Church. You do get a lot of churches everywhere in Canada, though. I don't know now. Classic sitcom house? Yeah, this is where Kevin James lives. Kevin James lives in this house. God damn it, now I'm getting locked in. Is that a football field? If that's a football field, it's gotta be USA. I don't know, man. This could be anywhere. Do we have front plates in the cars? I don't know if we do. This could be Sask again or something. Not everyone has flags. Everyone in the U.S., 100%. It's getting Arkansas. Concrete driveways are very Canadian. Yeah, you're not wrong there. Red hydrants? I'm not sure now. This is actually a way trickier to map than I thought. Trying to tell between the two? I didn't think it was going to be this tricky. It kind of looks... It's very flat wherever it is. These are not Canadian transformers, though. Security bars on the windows, a church, and a football field. Feeling American? Yeah. I'm gonna go like Nebraska. You're Lincoln. Right there. Okay, we got on the right parallel. It was North Dakota. So it was the U.S. Okay, we did get a U.S. there. There we go. Gonna head out for the night. Thank you guys very much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you guys very, 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 very much. Thank you for an incredible stream. What do you guys think about me starting the YouTube and TikTok at the same time? I feel like I kept up with chat, right? For the most part. Like, maybe I ignored TikTok a little more, but not really. I think it was a W. And then, honestly, you guys get an option to go to the YouTube or the TikTok, and we still get, like, an hour worth of streaming in. You know? You guys can choose. You guys can go back and forth between YouTube and TikTok if you want to on a lot of factors. I think I'm going to start doing this a little more, though. I'm doing a specific piece of content. I might do a TikTok before and then do a YouTube because I want to do the specific piece of content for filming and stuff like that, but I could definitely do them both. Thank you very much for the coming in tonight. Thank you for the 9,000 likes, the 21 new followers, and the 235 diamonds. I appreciate each and every one of you guys very much. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a follow on TikTok. I appreciate that. It does help support me directly. It is the best way to show me love on the TikTok is just dropping a follow. I'm trying to hit 100K by the end of the year. I always wanted to see 6 figures on a platform, so we're pushing for TikTok. But thank you guys very much for being here. Make sure to take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Most importantly, you tell that beautiful mother of yours you love her, because I can't be there to tell her tonight. Good night, TikTok. I appreciate you. Thank you very much for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow night. Bye. YouTube, it's going to be the same for you, okay? It's going to be the same for you guys. Although you guys are my favorites, truly, don't tell TikTok I said that, okay? Don't tell the other chat I said that, but you're my favorites. If you're new here, and you haven't already, join the Discord, okay? Discord is a great community. We have an incredible Discord community. The link should be up on the screen in a second there for you guys. I will pin it. Trying to grow the Discord once again, trying to get it back to from whence it was. It will get there. Take some time. We will get there. Join the Discord if you're new. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. I really, truly appreciate each and every single one of you guys a lot. You guys are amazing, incredible, just the best audience a guy could ask for. I will be back tomorrow. I released a schedule in the Discord as well, so if you want to know when I'm streaming, what time, and what I'm streaming, that's the best place to find that as well. I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And most importantly, tell that beautiful mother of yours you love her, because I can't be there to tell her. Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you all. You're the best. Truly. Best audience a guy can ask for. Okay? Have a great day tomorrow. You know, hopefully it's nice and cool. It's nice and you get good weather.